For the best experience, please use headphones or listen in a quiet environment. Unlock the secrets to a meaningful life: time, regrets, and legacy. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about something that unites every single one of us. No matter your age, background, or where you're watching this from, one truth binds us all. Our time here is finite. The clock is ticking, and that's not a bad thing. It's a call to action. It's a reason to wake up and live life with passion, purpose, and power. So, let me ask you this. Are you making the most of the time you have? Or are you letting it slip away? Making the most of limited time. We live in a world where distractions are everywhere. Your phone pings, social media scrolls, and suddenly an hour, a day is gone. Let me hit you with a truth bomb. Time is more valuable than money. You can get more money, but you cannot get more time. Jim Rohn said that, and it's worth repeating. Money lost can be earned back, but every second that ticks away is gone forever. Here's another powerful quote. Lost time is never found again. Benjamin Franklin's wisdom reminds us that every moment matters. Think about this. How many hours have you spent scrolling through your phone or worrying about things you can't control? What would your life look like if you reclaimed that time? And here's an insight from the Roman philosopher Seneca. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. Seneca challenges us to reflect on how we're spending our days. Are you investing your time in things that bring value, or are you squandering it on trivialities? Action item number 1. Identify your priorities. Write down 3 things that matter most to you in life. Is it your family, your health, your career? Once you have that list, commit to spending the majority of your time on what truly matters. Don't just schedule your time. Guard it fiercely. Every yes to one thing is a no to something else. Choose wisely. Action item number 2. Start your day with intention. Before you check your phone or dive into work, take 5 minutes to reflect on what's most important for the day. Write down your top 3 priorities and tackle those first. You'll be amazed at how much more productive and fulfilled you feel. Action item number 3. Eliminate time-wasting habits. Take an honest look at your daily routine. Are there activities that drain your energy but add no value? Replace them with actions that align with your goals. For instance, limit screen time and allocate those hours to personal development or family. Here's a question for you. What would you do if you knew you only had a year left to live? Would you waste it binge-watching Netflix, or would you travel, love, and pour your energy into what matters most? Don't wait for a deadline to show up before you start living fully. Start now. Because someday is not a day on the calendar. Dealing with regrets and missed opportunities. Let's talk about regrets. You've got them, I've got them. But here's the thing. Failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of success. Ariana Huffington said that, and it's a truth we need to embrace. You didn't miss an opportunity, you learned a lesson. Take a moment right now and think about something you regret. Maybe it's a relationship that ended, a career move you didn't take, or words you left unsaid. Now ask yourself this. What did that experience teach me? How did it shape the person I am today? Here's another quote to consider. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Confucius reminds us that resilience is what makes us great. Regret only has power if we let it paralyze us. Instead, let it energize you to do better, to try again, and to keep moving forward. And consider this from Helen Keller. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. Regret often comes from playing it safe. Keller's words push us to embrace boldness and take chances, even if failure is part of the process. Action item number 4. Rewrite your regrets as lessons. Instead of saying, I regret not starting that business, say, I learned the importance of taking risks. Instead of dwelling on the past, use it as fuel for your future. You're not defined by your mistakes unless you let them define you. Action item number 5. Apologize or take action if possible. If there's a regret tied to something you can fix, an apology you didn't give, a project you abandoned, do it now. Sometimes the best way to deal with regret is to act. Action item number 6. Reframe your mindset about failure. Every setback you've experienced has taught you resilience, patience, and strength. Write down 3 ways your failures have helped you grow. Use these lessons as a foundation for future success. Let's flip the script. Instead of thinking about what's behind you, focus on what's ahead. You can't change the past, but you can control your next move. Today is a new page in the book of your life. What story are you going to write? Leaving a legacy. Let's shift gears. What do you want to leave behind? When your time is up, what will people say about you? This isn't about fame or fortune. It's about impact. The purpose of life is not to be happy. It is to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate, to have it make some difference that you have lived and lived well. That's Ralph Waldo Emerson speaking truth into our lives. Action item number 7. Define your legacy. What are the 3 words you want people to use to describe you when you're gone? Write them down. Now, think about how you can live those words every single day. If you want to be remembered as generous, start giving. Your time, your resources, your love. If you want to be remembered as kind, practice kindness today. Action item number 8. Contribute to something bigger than yourself. Volunteer, mentor, or donate to a cause you care about. Your actions ripple outward and create a legacy far greater than you might imagine. And here's a challenge from Mahatma Gandhi. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Gandhi's words highlight the transformative power of service. When we help others, we leave behind more than memories. We leave behind a better world. Action item number 9. Teach and mentor others. Pass on the wisdom and skills you've gained to those who can benefit from it. This act of sharing ensures that your knowledge and impact will endure long after you're gone. Accepting aging and mortality. Now, here's a topic we often avoid: aging and mortality. You know, society tells us to fight it, hide it, pretend it's not happening. But the truth is, it's a gift. Every wrinkle, every gray hair, every birthday is a reminder that you've made it another year. And not everyone gets that privilege. Here's a quote that shifts perspective. Do not regret growing older. It is a privilege denied to many. Let that sink in. Aging is not something to fear. It's something to embrace. Because with every passing year, you gain wisdom, resilience, and experiences that no one can take from you. And let's add some insight from Marcus Aurelius. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. The Roman emperor and philosopher reminds us that mortality is not the enemy. A life unlived is. Action item number 10. Practice gratitude for your age. Each morning, write down 3 things you're grateful for about your stage in life. Maybe it's the lessons you've learned, the people you've met, or the memories you've created. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you've lost to what you've gained. Another action item. Take care of your body. Aging gracefully starts with health. Move your body every day. Fuel it with good food. Rest it with enough sleep. Your body is the vehicle that carries you through this life. Treat it with respect. Action item number 11. Celebrate the wisdom of aging. Reflect on the skills and insights you've gained over the years. Share your stories with younger generations so they can learn from your experiences. What makes a life well lived? So, what makes a life well lived? Is it the titles, the money, the accolades? No, it's the moments. It's the connections. It's the lives you touch along the way. In the end, it's not the years in your life that count. It's the life in your years. Abraham Lincoln got it right. Action item number 12. Create meaningful moments. Reach out to someone you love and tell them what they mean to you. Volunteer for a cause you care about. Take a walk in nature and soak in the beauty of the world around you. These are the moments that add up to a life well lived. Here's another thought-provoking quote. Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. The Dalai Lama reminds us that a well-lived life is an active choice. It's the result of deliberate actions, not passive wishes. Action item number 13. Celebrate small victories. Life isn't just about the big milestones. Take time to acknowledge and celebrate the small wins along the way. They add up to a fulfilling life. And here's one more. Reflect regularly. Set aside time each week to ask yourself, am I living the life I want, or am I just going through the motions? If the answer is no, make a change. Even small changes can lead to big transformations over time. The challenge. Now I want to leave you with a challenge. From all the action items we've talked about today, pick one. Maybe it's writing down your priorities, redefining your regrets, defining your legacy, practicing gratitude, creating meaningful moments, or celebrating small victories. Pick one and commit to doing it today, not tomorrow, today. Because the best time to start living fully was yesterday. The second best time is now. Before you go, do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button, tap the notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. Why? Because every time you engage with this content, you're not just helping this channel grow. You're committing to a community of growth, empowerment, and transformation. And together, we can make the world a better place, one person at a time. Thank you for your time. It's your most valuable asset, and I'm honored you chose to spend it here with me today. Now go out there and make your time count. You've got this.